everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to do the happy list book tag. So this is a tag created by Words and Wildflowers, and it's a tag full of questions about books, but also like about stuff that makes you happy. I was tagged to do this by Brit from Basically Brit. I will leave her video and the original video down below in the description box. But let's just get started with the questions of this tag, all about books and things that make me happy. The first question is, name a book that you can always go back to and feel happy. For me, this might be an odd choice, but I have The Other Berlin Girl by Philippa Gregory. So this is not necessarily a very happy book as with like the content, because it's about beheading and treason and like stuff at the Tudor court in England. But as you may know if you've watched some of my videos, I absolutely love history, and then especially the Tudor history, and then more specifically Anne Boleyn. The Other Berlin Girl is about Anne Boleyn and her sister Mary Boleyn. I've read this book multiple times. I can never get enough of it. I just love this topic and this piece of history so much, so that's why it always makes me happy to reread this book. So not necessarily a very happy book with the stuff that happens within it, but for personal reasons it always makes me happy. Then the second question is, name your standoms, your number one joy-filled fandom or fandoms. So the answer for this question has to be Harry Potter. There's no other answer possible. Harry Potter is my all-time favorite thing in like the world. I have a big collection. I love all my Harry Potter stuff. I love the books. I cannot get enough of them. I love everything that has to do with Harry Potter, so that's definitely my number one standom or fandom. Question number 3. A type of book covers you always pick up in a bookstore. So I'm a sucker for pretty books with like beautiful details on the cover. For example, A Skin Full of Shadows by Frances Hardinge. Like when there are all these types of details and like beautiful things on the cover, that always makes me happy and I always grab them. And also books with colored edges. That's also something I always tend to grab for because I just love colored edges so much. Other examples would be Kirke by Madeline Miller, like so many beautiful details on this one. Ink and Spark by Alice Broadway, like more shiny detailed books. So yeah, this is definitely the sort of like the type of book that I would grab for if I'm like 100% looking at the cover. Question number 4, a book trope that you love. I guess that's a hard one. I do love a bit of angsty romance if it's done well. Like there's a fine line between angsty romance that I love and angsty romance that I find very, very cringy. So it's hard to say that I always love that book trope. I love it when it's done well, but I do love dramatic love stories if like the writing is good and the characters are good and I'm really feeling it. And also I don't know if it's like really a trope, but I do love a good villain or anti-hero. I just love it. They're always so interesting. And yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it's a trope, but it's something that I love in books, especially with like fantasy books and such. Question number 5, an anticipated release that makes you happy when you think about it. Definitely The Toll by Neil Shusterman, that comes out later this year. It's the third and final book in the side series. So excited for that. Cannot wait for it to come out. I really want to know like what's going to happen next, how it's going to end. It's definitely my most anticipated release for the next like couple of months, for the next months of 2019. And I know that I won't be happy with some of the things that are going to be in that book. I know I'm going to get emotional. That's probably going to happen, but I'm still happy with the idea that it's going to be here soon, that I'm going to know what happens next after a year of waiting. So excited for it, cannot wait for it. Question number 6, an author whose full canon of books you love. So definitely Kristen Hanna. I love Kristen Hanna books. I always read them every once in a while. But also definitely Leigh Bardugo. I've liked all the books that I've read by her so far. I think Leigh Bardugo writes very good characters and like especially good friendships and like relationships between characters. I just love that. So yeah, those are definitely authors whose books I love very much. Question number 7, your coziest go-to reading snack or drink. I don't really snack or drink anything when I'm reading, and that's mostly because I always use both hands to hold my book and I just don't like juggling everything, so I don't really do that. If I had to choose, I would probably say tea, because yeah, tea is just a very bookish drink, but yeah, I don't really drink or eat anything whilst I'm reading. Question number 8, a book you've shared with family or friends. So when I was on a holiday 2 weeks ago, I made my mother read The Alice Network by Kate Quinn, and she really loved it as well. She could not put it down, so I was very proud of her and I was very happy with it because this is one of my all-time favorite books. And yeah, I shared it with her, I made her read it, and I'm very happy that she loved it as well. And I also gave this book as a birthday present to one of my best friends last year. She also really loved it, so I'm just spreading the love, like on BookTube, but also in real life, wherever I can, for the Alice Network. It's so good, I love it so much. Question number 9, a fellow booktuber or a book blogger whose content always brings you joy. I guess I would definitely say Brit from Basically Brit, who tagged me and who is one of my best friends, like also in real life. She makes amazing videos that are always so aesthetically pleasing, and she does amazing like weekly vlogs, so I always love to watch those. So again, link to her video and her channel down below in the description box. If you're not subscribed to her yet, you definitely should. And then the final question, question number 10. Name something about the content you create that you love. I guess what I love about creating the content that I do is that I get to like express all my feelings and emotions towards books with other people, and like other people also understand it. That's definitely something I missed before BookTube, because of course not a lot of people really love reading the way I do, so I couldn't really like express all my emotions. If I read a sad book, then like nobody understands why I'm so sad, but with BookTube I can share that and other people will understand or feel the same. And I also just love sort of like creating something, because I'm not a very creative person, and before BookTube I didn't really do a lot of social media, but I like putting myself out there with something that I love and something that I'm very passionate about. And I just love doing BookTube or YouTube in general. I just really love doing it. It brings me a lot of joy, and I'm very happy that I'm still doing it. And yeah, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. And yeah, I just love it very much. I hope you love my videos as well. Like if you're watching, hopefully you do. But yeah, I just love doing this a lot. And that was it for the happy list book tag. It's a very fun tag, like a lot of like happy fun questions. I'm not going to tag anybody, like just do this tag if you want to say that I've tagged you. That's completely okay. I never know who I should tag, I'm just so bad at that. But yeah, this was it then for this video. If you loved this video, please go subscribe or maybe give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it if you would do that. And then hopefully I will see you again very soon in my next video. Bye!